All right, you guys, welcome back. Hope you all had a great trading week and that you're all doing terrific. My name is David, and I am here to do the review of week 1, 2020. So before we jump right into it, I'm gonna tell you why I am doing this. And first of all, I just love teaching and helping, so I will try to make these weekly reviews as often as I can. Second of all, it also makes me learn better when I speak about the trades I take and what the patterns are. And the more you see stuff, the more you memorize it. Okay, so that's why we're doing it. And the third reason is that I want to make this as process orientated as possible, so the people in the room that struggle a lot or struggle some, that they won't feel like complete failures when they take a losing trade, because this is about learning and this is a journey, as I've said before. So we will try to tweak whatever we can tweak, and then we will become better and better and better. So the people in here won't feel like they should be perfect from the beginning. So let's just relax about it and enjoy the journey and the process of this, because I'm not at the end goal as well. But uh, therefore, or I can still like help and you know teach what I know now. So with that said, let's jump into it. And I'm gonna tell you that I'm only trading from the 1 hour BB band. I feel that that is a very good place to take your trades from, because if you take like the major banks and institutions, they take giant trades from the longer terms charts. So you won't try to take your trades looking at the 15-minute chart only and try to take a trade there from the BB band, because you might get caught in like a bigger trade that's operating at that point, so that it won't work. So I think maybe the trades from the long-term charts works better, in my opinion. So when we look at these reviews of the days, I will try to uh, point out entries from the 1 hour BB band. And with that said, I will do the max plan only. So yeah, the max plan, and it's gonna be with a 20 pip take profit, 1 trade a day, and 8 pips stop loss. Okay, and then I'm only gonna trade the GU and the UC, uh, most likely. Maybe sometimes the EG, but not the GC. The GC to me is a bit aggressive, and with the spread of like almost 4 pips, you can easily like get stopped out when you're using a smaller stop loss. So yeah, when I go through the trades and point out trades, it will most likely be on the GU and the UC. So just, yeah, keep that in mind. I will also try to, or sometimes point out some trades on the GC, but I won't take them. So okay, so let's look at Monday first. Monday, I was interested in the GU, and I was interested in taking it down, because it was close to the 1 hour BB band when we opened the room, it was at the orange line. So I wanted to wait for it to come up near the BB band and then take it down. Because if you look at the 4-hour chart, we have some wicks earlier on, and that told me that this was a bit tired. So when we got up here, I got the sense that this would might fall down or break down. And also, if you look at the 8-hour, we also have some wicks, and it's at the top here. And if we look at the daily chart, we have a downtrend. Okay, it's not an uptrend. If the daily chart has been an uptrend, it would have been another yeah, a whole other thing. But because this is a downtrend and it broke through the BB band and it's still a downtrend, maybe it's becoming an uptrend, but still it's way down here and breaking through. That told me that we we might get a chance to like take it down. So when should you take it down? Well, I would look for on the HA because I I was a bit scared. Like this was the first day. I've been gone for like 1.5 months in December and half November. Still practicing though, but this was my first day again with yeah, doing the live room. So and when I saw these like this arrow and this arrow and it was an uptrend, ooh, I had a small sketchy feeling about trying to take it down. Um, but I still thought that it could be a good, possibly be a good trade down. Um, so, but what you should do is that you have to wait for some sort of signal, at least when you have these against you. Look for something where you can see, okay, it's getting tired now. And this was the first time we got an HA signal, white arrow down, and we got a red momentum. So that could have been your entry. And I was so close to like I want to click the button and like take the trade, but I didn't have the guts because maybe there was still some bad mindset stuff about me not wanting to like have my first trade failing. So I didn't take it, and I should have like not cared. Like we have to not care about the trades we take in a good way. I mean, we shouldn't be scared. Okay, so this was the entry you should have been looking for, and it came down, and I was like, oh my god, I could have taken it, but then it came up again, and I got another chance because here, see what time it is, 10 o'clock. That was right here, just a new candle. So what what color do you think this candle is gonna be? When this is a bit tired now, it's gonna be red, okay? And I I mentally I clicked the button, but I didn't like physically click the button because I was still too scared of like I didn't want to lose. I didn't accept the fact that I could lose. If I had accepted that, I could have clicked without like hesitating or and then you see what happened. It won like so great, and we even got a daily read down. Okay, so that was definitely the trade. Yeah, second entry here, and then falls down. Okay. So, and I am also gonna just talk very shortly about the UC. And the UC, we had, yeah, okay. So when we came in the room, the UC was at the bottom BB band on all the time frames. And I felt it was too sketchy to take it up because, I mean, it was like still bending the the BB bands, and so I would not take it up when it was such a downtrend. But what you could have done, but my eyes was on the GU at that point. But what you could have done, see here, flat line, 1 hour BB band, hitting the 4 hour orange line, and that's just a very good trade. And you see here, got your yellow, and you got your signal here on the HA, and there you could have taken it down. Okay, so that was another very, very good trade from the 1 hour BB band. Yeah, I think that was Monday. Okay, you guys. So yeah, and that's what happened after the trade up here in the UC. It came down, came down, came down. So, and yeah, after the GU had gone to the BB band on the other side, then it went up again. So you could have done both ways, because you see again, it's from the 1 hour BB band. It's not from the, I don't know, the 5-minute BB band. Like, it has to go to one of the long-term orange lines or BB bands. We should trade from there, okay? Have your eyes on that. And that also gives you time to analyze your trade. Because if you're only over here, then you're like, oh my God, should I take this? Should I take this? Should I take it from here? Here you have the time to wait for it to come, be patient, and wait for it to come all the way down to the BB band. Okay, so always from the BB band on the 1 hour, at least, and so you could have traded here down because it was a bit tired, but from up from here again with a yellow, 5-minute yellow again, and up. Okay, so now it's Tuesday, and Tuesday, what? Oh, that was New Year's Eve, and here we had a very, very big downtrend on the UC, very big downtrend on the UC, and a great uptrend on the GU. And whenever I see this, like these major last 8-hour and 4-hour signals, and they go through the BB band, and like it's way up, like the price is way up than like the last many 8-hour candles, then to me that tells this is a very big uptrend. You see where the price is on all the charts, it's way above like everything or all the candles before. Okay, so that's a great uptrend, and it's breaking even more through. It's turning around, and you see it was a downtrend, and now it's becoming an uptrend. And you see down C, down here, down here, down here. See, it's not like this. See, this price is not below all the previous chart. This is the previous or the entire chart. It's below. Okay, so What I was thinking here was, because I'm only trading from the BB band, right? I could not trade it up in my opinion, because it was like such a big uptrend. So I I, I wouldn't take it up. But on a demo account, I was looking to take it down because I knew that, well, if it came up to the 1 hour BB band, then I was gonna take a live trade down. But I already figured out that it wouldn't even, it might even wouldn't go to there. And the same on the GU. I didn't think it would go all the way down to the 1 hour BB band. So what I did, when I see these big uptrends and big downtrends, sometimes they work perfectly from the HA yellow line or the BB band. Same here. It went through the yellow line, but but then after that, you see a small jazz cross. So that was the point. It was turning. And to me, I know it's looking like this. Oh, we got a 1 hour super down and a red down, and on the UC we got a 4 hour and a 1 hour yellow red, super yellow red arrow up. But when the trend is like this is not gonna perform very well. So I took a trade right here when I saw this signal right here and on the yellow line, and we went through the 5-minute BB band. We were on the 15-minute orange line and close to the 30-minute orange line. I thought, okay, this is a great place to take a trade down. It went a bit further up. You see, it had to come all the way down up to the to the 30-minute orange line. So it went 4 pips against me. And again here, you could have taken it down here. And then after that, look what happened. This was the 9 o'clock candle. And look what after. You see? Oh my God. And when we came in the class, there was a blue against the daily. And usually when there's a blue against the daily in such a big downtrend or uptrend, then it won't obey the blue. It will just push it like even further down, and it did. So that was actually a great trade, but I didn't take it on the max plan live account because it was not from the 1 hour BB band. I knew it was a good trade that had potential to win, but I did not take it. And you know what? I'm glad I did, because that shows you have discipline, that you won't change your strategy in the middle of the class and get like tempted uh, uh, by some other trades that looks good. So yeah, that was that trade of the day. I think all the way up from the HA BB band. Okay, even though we were in the middle here, some people might think, oh my God, we got these against us, and they're gonna go all the way up to the orange line, the 4 hour orange line. No, 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 no. It's a crazy downtrend. Okay, so you can take it from around here or wait for a signal. You see, got a signal here on the HA. So this was the trade of the day, Tuesday. I took it right here. Went against me for 3 or 4 pips, I think, and then went down. Got my 20 pips. Remember, I use a 8 pip stop loss. So it went down, got me out of 20 pips, and yeah, I could have taken more, but my strategy is take 20 pips, so don't be greedy about it. Okay. Wednesday we were closed because it was New Year's Day, and so we jumped to Thursday. And Thursday was the first day I took a trade on my live account. And remember, I'm gonna make this as honest as possible. So I'm also gonna show you when I screw up, and I did today. um, because when I came in the room, I was looking at the GU, and the GU was at the BB band. It was at the BB band, had a red up. It was at the orange line and the BB band, close to the BB band, and it was very close to the orange line. Okay, so like it's gone up and then came down to the orange line. So I expected that we were gonna get a bounce. I could just sense it. I could feel it. I knew it. Um, but I took it too early. Oh, yeah. I am very sorry for what I'm gonna show you now. No, I'm not sorry because again, this is a process and it is just showing that I'm a human being and I screw up sometimes. And I did to this day. So I took the trade right here, and it was not ready. We did not have a HA signal up, and look at the 5-minute road. All the candles are below. It's really pushing down here at the 15 minutes and the 30 minutes, and I should just have waited. So I lost my first trade there, 8 pips, and I thought, well, that was very fast. And I really hadn't decided yet at that point that I was only gonna do one trade a day. So I was like, oh, damn it, I can't believe my first live trade uh, on the max plane lost. So again, I wouldn't accept the losing, so I took the trade again right here because now we're like even further down. And and the reason why I took it the second time, I didn't just click like right away. I looked at the daily orange line and I felt like okay, now it's really pushing the orange line, so it can come up right away. And I clicked the mouse button, and what happened? Oh, it lost again. Where was it? So here, oh yeah, it was also because we got a new 15-minute candle. So I thought like, okay, the fresh 15-minute candle can go up, but it went even further down. So I lost the second live trade on the max plane. So now it's yeah, I was 2 trades down, and then I saw this, and then it came up here and came down. So I clicked the button here the third time, and yeah, that one lost also. So now I was down 3 trades on the max plane, and just when the trade was stopped out, the third trade was stopped out, this showed. And this is very interesting, like this setup with the where it makes the last push down with the um, pink arrow, and then like a wick and with the yellow against it. This setup is very interesting because sometimes it's like the last push down. You can see now we're getting a wick up here, And what else? First time that showed. Didn't show there, didn't show there, didn't show there. There it showed. Okay? There is the blue. Now I'm tired of going down. And you see, it pushed the 8-hour BB band down. And now it's like really kissing the orange line today. So I had to be more patient, more patient. And after that, it went up. There was the trade I wanted to take. So I was too early and too early and too early in. And I will say this, I'm gonna do one trade a day, because like that day where I lost 3 live trades in a row just because I was stubborn and like, no, I know it's gonna go up. I know it's gonna go up. Yeah, I did know, but it was just not yet. So it went, yeah, like being in 3 losing trades, and then on the max plan, I just opened the max plan account on $200. Um, it's like, oh, then it then I have to trade like 3 days before I'm in break even. No, not break even. I'm in profit there, but at least 2 trades, 2 days, because I'm doing one trade only a day before I'm in break even. So only one trade a day. And if you do take a trade and it loses, it's because there's something that's, yeah, some sort of lack of knowledge. Okay, because this wasn't lack of knowledge. I thought it was ready to go up here, but this setup, when it's on the the yellow line right here, the 1 hour, and there's a cross, an orange line and a yellow line cross taking place, then it has to go further down. Whoa, sorry about that. So yeah, I had to wait for this. Okay, so when you take one trade and it loses, then it's fine. There will always be another day. Okay, and it would have been way better if I just had lost like one trade, and then I would have come in like on Monday, and then I only had to win one day, and then also already in profit. But now I have to lose or win like almost 3 days to be in profit. Okay, so yeah, I think that was Thursday. Yeah, and also the UC again. My eyes were on the GU, so I didn't pay attention to the UC, and the UC again hit the very close to the 1 hour BB band. Look at the 8 hour, see the trend? The orange line is meeting the BB band. This is ranging a bit. If you look at the last candles on the 4 hour, they're ranging. So this was a good trade. Again, if you look at the 5 minutes, up and down, up and down. So here, good trade. See, came down. So that was another good trade. See it hanging there, how beautiful that is. Oh my God, would have taken that. But my eyes were on GU. Well, you can't win all the time. Thursday was not my best day, and well, yeah, after the GU went up and closed right at the orange line, the next candle became red and came down again, and again here, because we had the daily candle or the daily signal up on UC. There's a potential trade up again. again from the 1 hour BB band. Okay, just came, or it came a bit through. Okay, came a bit through, but what do you have to wait for? Right here, your HA signals. And as Jazz Friend says, go with the flow. Okay, so we have to wait for the flow to turn before taking it up or down, right? The flow has to turn. So please don't get in too early, okay? It's better to miss out a trade than go into early, okay? Because there's always another day to trade. Don't have the fear of missing out, okay? And this was my trade. First here, lost, lost, lost. And then I was tired of taking it up and I was like, oh, no, I can't take a fourth trade. But if I had, I would have had the trade. So Thursday, yeah, it went like this. I'm sorry, but that's just reality. Friday, that was also a good day actually. Well, what did I trade here? Oh yeah, again, my eyes were on the was on the well, it was on the GU because I saw this setup. You see this yellow line going straight through the chart and then the orange line meeting it. I study a lot of charts and the chart patterns, and this right here with this candle coming up to here can be a very, very good trade down, and that's going to be from the 1 hour BB band. So I was expecting it to fall after it came up and touched the 1 hour BB band. But yeah, Friday was really slow. And what happened? Well, yeah. Oh yeah. Wait. Because I knew that this right here was gonna take this further up. So on a demo account, I was gonna take the trade down from the 1 hour BB band. Gonna on a live on the max plan live account. It's gonna take it down, but um, but uh, but yeah, I knew it was gonna go up, of course, before because we have this. So on a demo account, I took a trade up, and not on the live account because it's not from the 1 hour BB band. It's in the middle. It's in between BB bands. Okay, in between on the 1 hour chart. So I'm not gonna take it on a live account, like New Year's Eve, where I took the trade down. It was not from the 1 hour BB band, so it was I took it on a demo account. Okay. And I knew this was gonna come up. Just knew it. Okay. And I took it right here. This was 9 o'clock. It came up, then it came down, and right here, now you have a flip up. Green momentum, and actually I saw in the chat that Rocky also took this trade. Rocky, I hope you're listening. This trade right here, yeah, it looks good, and I took it as well, Rocky. Okay, so don't feel bad about the trade that eventually lost, because it looked pretty good. I mean, we had this and we had this, and like a bounce on the daily BB band. Okay, so yeah, then it went further down, and it came well, it didn't go further down, but it came down to the 5-minute BB band again. And what I've learned, or my thoughts about this, Rocky, is when you're taking a trade from the middle in between the BB bands, you should only take it from the 5-minute BB band. Okay, so if you're in between the 1-hour BB band, at least take it from the 5-minute BB band, not HA. You see, here it was like in the middle of the 5-minute BB band, and you know, Anise never does that. She doesn't take this trade. She waits for it to come down to the 5-minute BB band. Okay, so Rocky, I know it looked good, and I agree with that, but yeah, my thoughts of just do it from the 5-minute BB band instead. And again, look at this, what I talked about earlier. The last push down with the pink and the red candle down with a yellow against the wick, right? And I know it's looks like it's hanging and it could come further down, but no, this has to go up. Okay, we still have this and we have this. Okay, and it's here. So here I took another trade because that one lost. The last one I took, it just lost 8 pips, and then I took another one here because I knew this had a very, very good chance of going up when I saw this. So Rocky, here was the trade that you wanted to take, because what happened then? 20 pips up. Okay, there was your trade, and it came up till here, and well, the session was over, and I never got my live trade down because it never went to the 1-hour BB band, and I had to go to work or something. I couldn't stay in and wait for it to come further up, and well, you also got this, and it didn't go all the way up there, and I knew like it would fall down, but I had to go, and yeah, what happened then? It came down afterwards. After the session, it came down. See, right here, the yellow line, just slicing the price so it can fall down again. Yeah. Oh yeah, I want to show you like a small bonus trade on the GC. Right here. Okay, so look at this. And I took that mentally. I didn't take it on a demo account. I didn't take it live because I don't trade the GC. That's one of my rules. You have to be disciplined. If you're gonna change your rules, don't do it in the like when you're in a session, because that's not being disciplined. It's like, oh, I think I'm gonna change my mind. I think I'm gonna do something else today. No, that's not discipline. So if you're gonna change something, then it has to be outside the session, and then you have to write it down on a paper and say, this is how I'm gonna do it no matter what. Okay, so you won't get like confused during the session and like get tempted, or yeah, see temptations of like other trades. Okay, so but but still, this was a good trade. But I didn't take it. I took it mentally, and I was like, I know this is gonna go up, but I'm not gonna take it because my rule is not taking the GC because of the spread, and like it can easily just push you out and then go up. But I took it right here. You see, it's already coming a bit up, and we got a new candle that opened on a 1-hour B band. We had this, right? And what does it say? The golden ticket, trade 1 and 4-hour direction with living arrow on living candle, living candle, living candle. There's an arrow. So that was a golden ticket number 1 going up. And we also have this one. Okay, and this is coming off a flat line. It's just perfect. See what it did. That's just so beautiful. Okay, and here was my trade. That was on the GU. Remember, Rocky? So that was our entry, both of us, and because we took it from the HA BB band, but it had to go all the way down to the 5-minute BB band, and I took it again. I knew it was gonna come up, and it came up. Okay, so Rocky, from the 5-minute BB band, when you trade in between uh, the 1 hour BB bands. Okay. Yeah, that was it for this time. And so what we have learned, what I challenge you to do next week is to wait for the so wait for it to come to the 1 hour BB band. That's the first step. So when you come in the room, look at the chart at the 1 hour, either the GU or the UC, maybe the EG. Leave the GC. So look at the GU, the EG, or the UC. Look at where it is, and wait for it to come to either the bottom or the top 1 hour BB band. And then look at the 4 hour, the 8 hour, the daily chart, and see if they are correlating with what you see on the 1 hour. Okay, good. When you have done that and it's on the 1 hour, then you go to your, and you have a good feeling. You have good feeling, no sketchy feeling. Okay, it has to be a clean feeling of this is a good trade. Okay, no sketchiness. And then you look to the shorter term time frames, and then you wait for stuff like this. Okay, wait for the signal. Okay, wait for the HA signal. So I challenge you to not get in early, but wait for the signal. All the guys who struggle, and I'm also gonna do it, wait for the signal. Wait for the signal. Wait for the flow to turn. Okay? Wait for the flow to turn. Okay, so I think that is all for today, for this time. And meanwhile, you guys take care. Bye now.